Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about why I hid away as a artist. You guys already see me make some of the stuff for the Coffin Andy Lele content lately for Claymation. You saw how I just immediately, as I've done for other years, immediately threw that into my next playlist for the Claymation annual montage. And it's like, yes, that doesn't have a lot of Claymation. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put the Red Redead ambient video in there, so oops. But that wasn't really Claymation. I was like saying, I'll make Claymation after this. Well, that was that then. But like, yeah. And I would quickly throw the Coffin Andy Lele content into the Claymation mix and be like, oh, see, that I actually did Claymation this year. Ta-da. But what does it take for me to not actually get into that? I even have the portrait right here, the one I had for the other video. That's the feature in that showcase as well. So, it's not like I don't actually want to make this stuff, to say at least. It's like, but what does it take for me to be the kind of person who begrudgingly does not know how to continue on a grind to actually keep making Claymation, be it through enjoyment or from actually practicing the craft of it, therefore, and whatnot. So it's like, in general, of being someone who hid as an artist, there's more to it than what I already said on this channel about the trauma and tragedy stuff. But like, that can be overemphasized over time. But it's interesting how it takes me saying 1 year in 2023. I'll finally for once start making my DeviantArt and Newgrounds profiles and start sharing art there, and share art, me art on TikTok or freaking Instagram, Twitch, other platforms, Twitter, Reddit. Going through all those social medias and other profiles and sharing content and stuff like that, the way I should have done the first time. And it's like, yeah, I can see why that makes some people annoyed with me, but I cared about organic content, organic growth. It's like, yeah, but YouTube as not so much saturated or competitive than it is just the idea that YouTube alone to share content from the get-go. If you're sharing it in general, then it's gonna. I'm not saying this to give advice really. I'm saying this because I know that from my experiences, like, as people will say like that anyways, that when you share content with the expectation to meet a certain standard in YouTube, it may not always meet that standard. So like when I shared the Coffin Andy and Lele Claymation content on a Steam community, that got enough attention right off the bat, but it was also based on the idea that it was like it was focused in that moment. It was like, it was already there for that intention, and it was already siloed in for the right reason. It was like, of course it was going to get 5 likes and 8 unique views and all that. This is like not complaining. I'm grateful. Thank you guys for doing that for me. But like, whoever did. But that's my first time doing that on Steam. It's like actually making an artwork. It's like, it's usually the pre-established profiles and accounts I make on the internet that I can already work with, even if it's like 10 years since I finally posted something for the first time. That's how unique and relatable I am on a crosswind. Stretchy recoil, paralysis demon. But really, it just like actually being able to do that for once, and then still wonder, is that how I was supposed to start as an artist? Was I really supposed to be sharing this stuff before being a content creator? And vice versa, being a content creator who then shares it, was that so proper? I wouldn't say I hid as an artist per that example. I'd say that I just took my time. In a nutshell, I took my time doing these things. I may have learned a lot of things backwards, more than I was comfortable learning backwards. But that example alone of finally making a portrait of a character from a video game, that may have been a controversial video game at that point. Good luck to Nemle for the rest of the game and her own life as well. But there's a lot that goes into my claymation and cartooning prospects that aren't just, oh, I used it as an escape of its own because I don't understand what creativity is, and I always relied on the arts and animations to save my life, even if I don't even know what my life even is. No, it gets deeper than that, but that's just one of the trauma and tragedy aspects of it that I keep talking about on the channel. But I don't think I hid, because hiding from the world means you're not trying, and I definitely tried. I tried hard enough to make a freaking 2019 scheme of only claymation. People still thought I was doing right content. Rip. But like, I don't think I hid as an artist. I don't think I hid as a YouTuber. I was very hard on myself for a lot of other things. but certainly not the art I made. Even and as much as I would like to be in denial of being an artist, I really am an artist. So what's the point of that? But no, I just had a lot of struggle with actually trying to initiate and trying to be more the person that I already was, and really wanted to do things and love things and be passionate about things that I would never do anyways, and then not even make the most of the needs and the survivalisms and all that other shit, and the perfectionists and the professionalities and all that. No, it's like you can't start off being a kid who thinks he's a professional, mature adult, and then literally being a mature adult and still want to be a kid. And then people look at that and it's like, you always we're like that, were you? Like, no, I was actually a kid who wanted to be an adult, and vice versa. So when I say I'm 26 and young, it's not because other people say that. It's not because I say that. It's because it's true in its own merit. It's like I am still very much young as the person I am, not just by mentality reasons or emotional integrity. It's like I am very much young in the grand scheme of things compared to what I've ever faced right now, and what I have yet to face in the future. Thank you, elders, who said that whether good for me or bad for me, in any attitude of that regard. There are things in the future ahead of me that are going to be harder than what I face right now. So in terms of being an artist, an animator, yeah, it's not going to be as simple as just make the claymation because you say so. It's more like I can't just imagine being the kind of person who does it without actually caring, and then doesn't regard the opportunities I have right now. Which, by the way, with this cookie cutter portrait, that's already an example enough of how beautiful it is to initiate without being too pressured to do so. But the way that this is going to continue to work, like for the next meme, which is going to be another TK CEO AAL tribute, it's going to take a while to get into that one. But by the time I do, it won't be from too overkill pressure, nor will it be incentivized by shit that I don't actually care about. I won't get into that with my own passion in mind and talents altogether. As far as the merger is concerned, philosophy and claymation will merge together over time, just to be separate for now from its own content. But yeah, I'm not gonna like sit here and say I hid from art because I didn't know what I was doing or some shit. No, I didn't even hide to begin with. I didn't know how to make it work as an initiator. I didn't really know how to make it work for things I thought I really cared about, or probably did care about the whole time. Since it's just it's another extension of how that tragedy and trauma works that I've been talking about. But I won't be hard myself about that, at least not anymore, because I clearly know how to make it work. I hope that didn't tell you guys too much of the weirdest and nonsensical things, but I think that made sense for somebody out there. So this is just a video about that kind of thing, whether or not I hit as an artist and how I feel about certain things I'm working on lately. The Coffin India lately is a major example. Take care, guys. I might do a live stream or two at some point very soon. Take care.